Speaking of the big stage, I mean, you're kind of used to this. What is this, 11 years, 6 Grey Cups now?
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, it's hard work to get there, but, it's always fun. The process never gets old.
And you've seen good finishes, you've seen bad finishes. Just in your memory, in your experience, what's the difference between the team that comes out lifting the cup and the team that doesn't?
We just have to go out there on the business trip. I mean, any given day, that's why you play the game, because nothing's guaranteed. So any given day, you can come up with a victory, you can come up with a loss. You just whoever plays the best game that day. So, we just have to make sure we focus on the task at hand as opposed to focusing on the past. Because I always say, when you spend too much time focusing on the past, it takes away from the time, in the present. So we just have to go out there and just worry about this year and, put our best foot forward and go out there and do what we have to do.
Can you talk just a little bit more on Ottawa offense that yesterday gorged itself on the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and the quarterback with 3-6 touchdown passes, so they're going to be coming in with a lot of momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're a good offense, and but we can't really focus on what they do well. We have to focus on what we do well, and as a defense, we have to go out there and limit those big plays and limit those touchdowns. And when we do things like that, we like our chances. We have faith in our offense. We feel like our defense matches up well with them as well. So we just gotta just go out there and make sure we take the coaching. I'm sure our coaches will draw up a good game plan, and as long as we follow the game plan and play fast, physical, then that's usually the recipe for a victory.
And one guy you're going to have to face is Brad Sinopoli. He was here. Did you see him blossoming into the elite receiver that he's become now in the league?
Yeah, I mean, once he was here, he made some plays like, we used to have to go against him. He started off, as a scout team receiver, and he was just running routes, and, they saw the potential in him, and, they made the switch to a receiver. And, I mean, he's went out there and, he's accepted that role, which is, it's tough switching from when you play quarterback your whole life and someone tells you now you have to play receiver. It's a tough switch, but, he accepted that role and, continued to work on his craft, and he became a elite receiver in this league.
Josh Bell said a couple times this year that what he likes about this DB group is that all of you guys want quarterbacks to challenge you. Like it's something that you guys want them to throw the ball and not believe that you guys are going to make the plays, so you have that opportunity.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a competitive DB group, and the DBs accept any challenge that's put out there. We've been tested the last few weeks of the season, and going into these last few games, we knew the game would have to be won in the secondary. As long as we limit the passing yards and passing touchdowns, we like our chances on winning the game. So everybody accepted the role, and we've been out there working hard. We've had extra meeting times. We meet with each other, talk about a lot of scenarios, talk about what we're going to see and how we're going to play certain situations, and everybody's just buying in and gelling right now.
Deontay Evans has always been one of the quieter guys on this team, but it seems like he's come out of his shell, at least with us, a little bit this year. I'm sure he was never that quiet in the back. Have you felt that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a 3-time All-Star, which he's playing great football right now. So he's accepted the veteran leadership role, and he knows usually the secondary we have guys that's not very talkative guys, and he knows he has to talk up now and go out there and he's been making plays, so he's able to he has a voice now, and everybody respect him in the locker room, everybody respect him in secondary and his thoughts and everything like that. So we allow him to go out there and speak his mind.
I know you don't want to focus on the past, but that was your 9th West final. Didn't allow a touchdown defensively. And does it rank right there near the top in terms of defensive performances in games that big for the Stampeders?
It feels good. I mean, we had a lot of doubters coming in, and we had a lot of people who either didn't want us to win or thought we couldn't win. So, we just want to go out there and prove a point. Winnipeg's been playing good football coming in, so everyone kind of slept on our defense because we had a rough go the last couple games. So we just had to get back to the basics. Take the coaching and stick to the game plan and go out there and prove some doubters wrong.
How's it going to be marching into the Eskimos dressing room?
Oh, it's going to be great. I mean, just to go out there, we've never been in that dressing room, right? So like, just to go up in there and play the biggest game of the year in that dressing room is going to be a good deal.
It's way nicer.
Yeah.
I like our dressing room.
Leave
I
behind
like-
some champagne.
yeah. We might. We hoping we messed it up.
Yeah, you've been through Grey Cup week, like a lot in your career. Now, is it given the fact that nothing's going to surprise you this week, are you going to allow yourself to enjoy it just to get out and soak some of it up?
No, we're actually going out there on a business trip. I mean, this is my 6th Grey Cup, so I've seen one, I've seen them all. So we just got to stay focused, not let the game get too big. I mean, it's the biggest game because it's the next game. I mean, we just play one game at a time. We just make sure we focus on the game at hand, and as long as we just stick to that mindset and not let it's going to be a lot of it still might be doubters. We just got to continue to focus on ourselves and do what it takes, put in the hard work, and rest up the body and make sure we're at our best on Sunday.
I'm probably getting ahead of myself here, but have you started thinking about it at all about what happens to Brandon Smith after the end of the game next Sunday night?
No, I haven't thought that far yet. I'm just focused on this game. I just let the chips fall where they lay.
Derek
What
Dennis.
advice do you give to the new guys, to the team who haven't been here last 2 years, just going into this week?
We just have to, just kind of just make sure we focus on task at hand. There's going to be a lot of distractions. There's going to be a lot of, we have a lot of different events that we have to attend to, media, luncheons, and just got to, enjoy it, but just know what you're really there for. I mean, we have one game, so we can't let all the outside distractions, get our mind off the task at hand.
We asked Derek about that, and he sort of joked that in that sense he thought Edmonton was a better place to be playing a Grey Cup than Toronto because there were less distractions. Do you agree?
This is CFL, so they're going to bring the party to Edmonton for sure. There's going to be a lot going on the whole week, so we just have to make sure, and we just got to know what we're up there for. I mean, we're up there to play a game. I mean, it's a road game. Luckily, it's still in the West, so we don't have to worry about the time difference or anything like that. But we just got to make sure everyone is focused on what the main purpose of going up there for. We're only up there for one reason. I mean, the partying is for the fans and the family and everything else. We're up there just to play a football game, and we will party after a win.